So we're back with our do-it-yourself sous vide cooker. So I have my crock pot, my temperature controller, and I'm going to try cooking a flank steak. So this is the second attempt in this cooker. The first attempt was cooking some eggs and they came out really well. So now we're going to give a nice tough cut of meat. Here we have a nice flank steak, and I'm going to season it with pepper and salt and some oil. I read on the internet that if you season it too long, that it can really it can become too seasoned with herbs and various spices. So as a first run, we'll just try it with good old salt and pepper. I'm going to use Ziploc bags. I'm going to double them up and seal it that way. I don't have a food saver right now, so give that a try and see what happens. I'm only going to cook half of this flank steak, as my cooker is kind of small. I'm just going to use some canola oil. You could probably, just to keep it a little moist inside, you can use olive oil if you like the flavor of olive oil. I prefer canola oil, it's just a very light oil. So I'm just going to put it in the bag. Pour some in. And the way I'm going to seal the bag is I'm going to dip it in a bucket of water, and as the water forces the air out, I'm going to close it, and that'll give me a fairly airtight seal. So in goes the steak. Mush it around a bit. There we go. Next steak ready to go. So what I'm going to do with the steak is, now that I have it in my Ziploc bag, and I've also put another one, I've doubled it just in case. So now I'm going to submerge it into water, and it'll force the air out. So it's forcing the air out real nice. There we go. Seal it up. The second one. think that's a pretty good seal. A little bit of air in it, but it's not too bad. So now I'm just gonna leave it in the water bath. And let's leave it for around 24 hours. Our temperature's at 39. And I read on the internet that it should be cooked at least over 130 degrees Fahrenheit for it to kill off, a safe temperature to kill off any bacteria. So, but they said medium rare is around I forget exactly, but I'm going to cook it at 135, which is equivalent to 57 degrees Celsius. So I have my set temperature at 57. We'll just let it heat up and we'll just leave it. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. Here we are at 56, 4 hours in. Okay, so it's been 24 hours later, actually over 24 hours. Okay, let's take it out and see what it looks like. And also, I cooked it to medium, around 64 degrees Celsius. As you can see, it's still kind of red in the bag, lots of juices. Take it out of the bag, and then we're gonna go torch it. It doesn't look the most appetizing. So here. Very moist. Seems very tender. So I'm just drying it so that when I apply the flame, it will burn, or will be the Maillard reaction. Give it some crust. Okay, so I'm gonna take it outside. Okay, I've taken it outside so that way we don't set off any smoke alarms. I'm gonna add a glob of butter on it. I've seasoned it with a little bit of pepper and some salt. I'm gonna grab my torch and we're gonna put a nice crust on it. Okay, my torch is kind of hot, so I'm gonna actually remove it from the piece of tin foil. Okay, I'll be back. Let's try this again. Flip it. And put a nice glob of butter all over it. take it inside. There you go. So we're cutting into the steak. It's a little pink in the center, and it appears to be quite tender. Yeah, so that's cooked to about 64, 65 degrees Celsius. I'll just try to see this here. Yeah, it's tender. So there you go. Sous vide flank steak. So after trying it now, I can definitely say that it is super tender, and it's definitely worth the effort of at least trying. So anyways, good luck. Hopefully you guys like this video.